All right, so we're going to be starting on the number 4 clouds sample. And the very first step that I've already done is I have mixed up a nice deep rich blue. And this is dark, but it's going to be placed on a wet paper, so it's going to dilute quite a bit. And to get this color, I actually mixed both blues, and I added just a little bit of burnt sienna just to tone it down, make it a little bit gray. Because I don't want a sky that looks, you know, like it's toxic. So I want to make sure it's a real blue that you would see in the sky. The very first step is going to be to wet the entire paper. I've also prepared 2 paper towels that are next to me. I have a dry paper towel and a wet paper towel. I need both for this exercise, because I want you to see the difference that a dry paper towel and a wet paper towel can make when you're forming clouds, because this one is all about clouds. That's what it's called. So I'm got this paper evenly wet. While it's damp, I'm going to apply my sky color. And it's okay if it's a little uneven. It doesn't have to be brushed out completely even. And now that it's wet, I'm going to, first I'll use my wet paper towel, and I want to kind of roll it around the tip of my finger, and I'm going to lift out some cloud shapes. Now clouds, if you have ever looked at them, they're a little flatter across the bottom than they are at the top. Now you're going to be lifting up pigments, so you want to make sure you keep turning a clean part of the towel over, so that you're not just redepositing that color into your paper. So there's one with a wet towel, and you can create a couple. You know, you've got enough space. You can create a couple. So do a few with the wet towel. And then I'm going to have a dry paper towel that I'm going to create a cloud shape over here with the dry paper towel. Now, you may not notice a difference right away, but as these dry, you'll notice that the dry paper towel creates a much crisper edge to the shapes. So depending on if you want like the fluffy clouds that you would find or a more crispy cloud, it's really up to you how you want to create your clouds. Again, I have to keep turning the towel so I get a clean area. I always find with the dry paper towel it's a little harder to get a nice natural shape, but certainly try it out. You should try at least 3 clouds and see if you can get some that will show up. If you're finding that it's too close in color, perhaps you waited too long between painting and lifting, because if you don't lift quick enough, the paint absorbs into the paper and then it's really stuck there. So you want to get it while it's still sitting on the wet surface.